morning, everyone. Good morning. Nice to see you. Today is our fifth Sunday. So on fifth Sundays we do Q&A. So you got a little gold sheet coming in on top of your monthly bulletin. So if you'd like to write out a question for us, the ushers will be collecting those before the meditation. And today, as you see, the chaplains have set up an active meditation where we'll be lighting candles for any of the people who have died in wars. And let's see, and so the chaplains also will help you come up in somewhat of an orderly fashion. And they also want you to remember to start with lighting the candles in the back so nobody is ablaze with fire. It's okay if you're ablaze with the Holy Spirit, but not with the actual fire itself. All right, so let's take a minute and join in prayer. So as we take a breath together, Great Spirit, we're very happy and entitled to be here today, gathering in this joy-filled spiritual community. A unity community where unity is a way of life, where our beliefs are that we know we are spiritually unlimited. So we hold all our travelers in prayer. There's quite a few people who are traveling. And we hold all the children in the world in prayer. May they have all their needs met, and may they have the ability to reach their dreams. And today we hold in our consciousness all the people who have lost loved ones in wars. We continue to hold out for that peace that really is working in and around and through all the consciousness of the globe to manifest a new reality that is kinder, gentler, and war-free. And so for this we give thanks. Amen.
Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to all the veterans who have served. Welcome to Unity of the Villages. My name is Susan Parcel Armagast, and I am pleased to be your platform assistant today. And we are very thankful that you all have decided to join us this Sunday. Unity of the Villages is our spiritual home where we know, love, and serve God through our classes, our prayer and meditation, our Sunday services, and of course, our community. We sure do appreciate the talents of our music team, Maestro Hector, Benito, and Bradley. Please stand and help sing the joy song. The words will be on the screen.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of rain, for purple mountains' majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrims be, who stand in passion's stress, and thoroughfare for freedom across the wilderness. America, America, God lend thy every flaw, confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law. Oh, beautiful for heroes in liberating strife, who more than self thy country love, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy hope refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. Oh, beautiful for patriotry that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed her grace on thee, and crowned thy good with sisterhood from sea to shining sea.
If this is your first time to Unity, welcome. Did any first-timers not receive this brochure? If so, would you please raise your hand? Excellent. If you are visiting for the first time, we would appreciate it if you would put your name on this name tag. You'll see that we all wear them, because we'd like to get to know you all by your first name. If you would like to receive our weekly electronic newsletter, just fill out this card and place it in the offering basket. If you are visiting for the first time, would you please raise your hand so we can give you a blessing? Nobody is here for a first-timer? Wow. That doesn't happen. So let's bless each other. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold Christ in you. Well, you know what's coming because you're never alone on the spiritual path. path that you have in life, and you're never alone here at Unity of the Villages. So it's time for our community greeting. You know the drill. Go for it. There'll be more time to greet each other after service. You know, you just go through that door on your left and into our community room for some goodies, coffee, conversation. And now, Ms. Kay Gordon, our prayer chaplain, will read the daily word.
And she's back.
Good morning, everyone. Well, before I begin the daily word, I just have to say thank you so much to all of you for all your prayers and your cards and the wonderful food that you brought to me for the last 6 weeks while I was convalescing. So thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you for my spiritual family. Thank you. And now, down to business. The daily word. As you know, this is a book that is a wonderful book. The daily messages are phenomenal. And if you don't have one, would like to purchase one, you know, they're in the community room. Okay. Today I give thanks for those who have come before me, for the men and women who have served their country to make the world a better place. I honor their memories with prayers of gratitude. I do not have to agree with the premise of war to understand the sacrifice these souls have made. I also bring to mind family members and friends who have passed from this physical plane, those who have been a special part of my life. These loved ones are still with me in my awareness and in my heart. Our souls are intricately woven together and cannot be separated. I give thanks for the life I live because others gave of their life, light and love. Remembering the past, I live in the present and move into the future in a spirit of oneness and peace. I do not cease to give thanks for you as I remember you in my prayers, taken from Ephesians 1:16. And the affirmation, please say it with me.
I cannot cease to give thanks for you as I remember you in my prayers.
Okay. And now the affirmation. The spiritual power for the month is power. The corresponding color is purple. We're all in purple here. The center of power is located at the root of the tongue. The power is the ability to master, have dominion, and control. Power is represented by Mary Magdalene and the disciple Philip. Please join me in saying the affirmation.
I have power to create my world.
And now we'll bless the prayer box. I almost did it again. Let us focus our attention up here. Sending all the light, opening up our hearts and minds as we pray for all of our brothers and sisters in this prayer box, those requests that have been made. And we know that as we send our prayers, that God is right here in the midst of them, deciding this is what I'm going to do to heal these people. I am going to manifest my healing presence in their bodies, freeing them from all disease, and manifesting His presence also in their minds to change the power of thought that created these diseases in the first place, and manifesting His healing presence in their souls, awakening them to the realization that as children of God, they are already whole, perfect, and well. And we give thanks for this truth, and so it is. Amen. All the chaplains. Those chaplains in service today, would they please stand? Okay, Dorothy, Emily, Steve, and myself. So we'll be here to pray for you, for those who desire. Thank you.
Okay, Wendy?
Good morning. Morning. People ask me how I am. I always tell them that these doctors give you prescriptions that have a sedative quality, so I walk around for days half the time. I want you to know that I'm very romantic when it comes to ideas about where we come from and so forth. So for many years I was a member of the Edgar Casey Foundation in Virginia Beach, and so I'm tempted to say that I've come via Atlantis, and some have said, psychics, that I was in Tibet briefly, but I came by the Bermuda Triangle finally, and had a mother who was crazy about America. Came out at 3 years old and fell in love with the place and tried to get my sister and me out here. Finally, it worked out after 3 jobs and my quitting school a couple of years. I just want you to know that I started out as an Episcopalian and moved to the Methodist Church later. And finally ended up as with this church here. So it's a wonderful feeling that you've been guided to end up where you are now. It's just an amazing thing. I never cease to be amazed at how God works together for all things to come together. It's just absolutely wonderful. So I came by the Episcopalian church, then the Methodist church, and then here. I never intended really to be a Protestant priest. I love to say that phrase. I really wanted just to be a teacher, so I ended up teaching religion. My field is called the history of religions, and I'm supposed to know a lot of things, but the guy in Chicago came into the room shouting, "Don't think just because you're getting a PhD that you know everything. You just simply have mastered a lot of material on a certain subject." PhD can stand for philosophical dummy as well as other things. Pretty rough and tough guy, by the way. I ended up in a church in Madison. They said it was a unity church. I haven't been the same since. I was speaking, and the topic was the oneness of reality and the reality of oneness. That's quite a topic, huh? So I gave a talk on that. Yeah. But I just want you to know that I realized very early that I was not called to be a preacher as much as a teacher. But yeah, I ended up here by, I don't think by chance. I was in the villages for about 10 years living. I lost my beloved soulmate just almost 2 years ago. I want to thank Reverend Marge for making the auditorium available for the Fellowship of Remembrance. You know, people who know me know that if I get excited, this microphone will explode. So I'm talking very low key right now. So if somebody knew a magic word, it would turn me on. So people in my class with Jerry Howard over here realize that whenever I get excited, I don't need a microphone. So, but I don't want to tempt you to find that formula. Let's see. I want to thank all those of you who stood by me during the times when I had to go to the doctor and needed transportation. And I want to thank Howard and his beloved especially. Howard is a man of love. If you want to see an example of the incarnation of love, this is your man. And so anyway, I want to tell you the prayer ministers that I appreciate your existence and I understand what you're trying to do. Thank you for all the rides I got and cards and so forth. I know that when I sit down, I'm going to forget, but I've forgotten something, but you'll forgive me. So I have 30 seconds left. Let's see. Boy, I wish I could let go right now, because you see me when I'm excited, I'll tell you, you have to open the doors and let some of the noise come out. So in the group I'm in, when I get excited, I don't have to say, Wendell, speak up, speak up. I have much more to say, but just isn't time. The major thing was to thank you for the love. I can say to those who are not members, if they were here, that if you want to learn how to let go and let God, this is the church for you. This is the church for you if you want to go deeper into the metaphysical truths of religion. This is where the holistic approach is at its peak. So this is how I ended up here with you, by the way. I just couldn't resist you any longer. I'm going to just close with a verse from a hymn that's one of my favorites, and I wanted to say it in class the other day, didn't get a chance to. It's just so touching that it just gets to me. Have you heard of the hymn, I Would Be True? That's a very powerful thing, let me tell you, very powerful. I would be true, for there are those who trust me. Just think of that line. I would be true for those who trust me. They're looking to you to verify and to confirm that it's all true about the goodness and the beauty of righteousness. So they're relying upon you to deny yourself. Just amazing. I would be brave, but there is much to dare. There come times when you're going to be changing your views about certain things, and you have to make your mind whether you're going to hell or not. You know, people who the second marriage has worked out better than the first, you know. I would be humble, for I know my own weakness. Boy, that one gets to me, let me tell you. God, man. I would be humble, for I know my own weakness. God, help us. I would look up and laugh and love. I told you, beloved, I was going to close making some comments about you, but I'll just simply say this. You are the incarnation of love, my dear friend. And I want you to know I appreciate you for your fellowship. Okay, folks, I've gone beyond 3 minutes, no doubt, right? Continue listening to
perfect meditation song. Love, love, love.
chaplains come forward. We'll have some of the lights on, enough for especially this middle row to see. And then as you think of people that you would like that are deceased or any unknown soldiers or the end of war, come on up and light a candle. And I don't know which two chaplains are doing the usher part. Oh, the ushers are, great.
Section 1 and section 3.
This is a Memorial Day prayer. Heavenly Spirit, we bring into our hearts and minds all those who have died serving our country. Thank you, Heavenly Spirit, for your comfort and grace as we hold our loved ones and all those lost in eternal peace and light. We remember and bless all of them, those that lived with us and those we never knew. We see all of them whole and well, surrounded by your unconditional love and resting in your peace. We especially remember our loved ones that passed into pure light, doing their duty far from home. We remember them with love and gratitude for their ultimate sacrifice in defense of human rights and freedom. We remember them with sadness because we miss them in our lives. And we regret their suffering. Each day, help us to honor all those who died in service by unconditionally loving those who are left. Help us to pay it forward by living as worthy beneficiaries of each life laid down for freedom. Raise human consciousness everywhere so that war and violence will vanish from the earth.